Yo. Welcome to a live reaction of today's draft lottery choice. As y'all know, we need something to shake up in here because the Bulls need a pick. We don't know what we're going to get, but we already know the consensus who's probably going to be the number one pick of today, and that's the Detroit Pistons or the Washington Wizards. But we shall see what's cracking. But first, I got to address the house. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers that's watching. Make sure y'all wish y'all mothers, grandmas, aunties, wish them all a happy Mother's Day for sure. But yeah, it's a nice Sunday. Just came from church. You know how it go. But yeah, let's hopefully see what the Bulls can do because that's the most important thing. The Bulls need a most definitely need a pick in this draft. We all know this is not a star-studded draft. But there is talent. There is definitely talent that's in this draft. There's a couple people. Everybody know we watched the tournament. A lot of us been craving for a Terrence Shannon. C Dub and the guys been looking at the center from Duke. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce his name because I ain't finna disrespect him. But I think this draft for real is this is the place where we can really honestly address the center position. I think that's probably the most reasonable and the most thing that we really need to address right now. Everybody's sick of Vooch. Everybody's sick of Vooch. We all sick of Vooch. And it's going to be very, very difficult to trade that. I think we still paying that man 30 million right now, so it's going to be very difficult to trade that contract. And I think it's best to say I think it's best that he comes off the bench currently. It just makes the most sense right now. But in order for that to happen, we're gonna have to get as my boy Kev say Filipowski. I think that's how you pronounce it, Filipowski. And as well as Donovan from UConn is another big that we could possibly look at the center position. But for the most part, yeah, let me address this as Josiah. He said is the lottery on ABC, if so, what time? So the draft is supposed to start at any moment. But the thing I just found this out from my current self, so they have it on the ABC app, the ESPN app, and stuff like that. They don't really have it on any channels because the playoffs about to start on ESPN, and everything else besides that is it's pretty much occupied. So I don't think it's on any like TV stations. I think you got to go. But I'm on Stream East. I'm probably going to drop the link of Stream East. They show almost every sports thing. So if you want to watch it, I'm going to drop the link shortly in the chat. But let me see what y'all talking about in the chat. Hold on. Big Diesel just said, hold on. Stevo, would you trade the pick if the Bulls get the number one pick with Zach to get Hale? I'm sorry. Me personally, I'm just not a fan of Donovan Mitchell. He's one of those guys where it's like when he's on, he's on. But when he's off, and he makes the whole team around him not good. He's really a black hole. So I'm not really looking at Donovan. Really, I'm cool on Donovan. What it really is, Wavy just brought up somebody that I'm interested in. I am interested into the forward out of Colorado, who is Cody Williams. I believe he's 6'8", 6'9", big body, 240. And he's a pretty good player that we could use, especially if we don't know what direction we're gonna go with Patrick Williams. That's another thing that a lot of us hasn't been talking about because he has been getting hurt. And he's been hurt for the rest of the season. So we don't. I'm pretty sure we all know how much this organization really do love um Patrick Williams, but I don't know with this team. See, the thing about this team, a lot of y'all ask, "What you think we gonna do?" The Bulls have shown me. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. They can be like when AK obviously first came in, when they came in and moved shots, started trading everybody and everything, or they could be doing what they could be doing what they did the past 3 years, sitting on their ass and just letting it happen. But I think they are about to start the draft lottery. Um, I think they starting after the commercial break. But Y'all let me know in the comments, like, what are some people? First of all, who you think is going number one in the draft? Who you think the pick is going to first? That's the first thing. Who you think the pick is going to? To me, is between Detroit and Washington. And if it's those two, who are those guys? He only 190. Wait a minute. I thought he was bigger than that. I mean, he is a little slim. Ain't no way that man 190. Hold on. Cody Williams. Oh, I stand the credit. His little ass is 190. Uh for sure. He is 190, but I like him as a player. Hold on. Yeah, that man is 190. I stand corrected. RW said, I want Dalton Connect. I am a actual fan of Dalton Connect, but based on who we can get well, I don't know what our pick is gonna be. I don't know. I think the tournament kind of helped Dalton. Dalton was hooping in Tennessee this year. Um, he's a guy that's like I don't think he's going to be a prolific scorer. He did do all 4 years at in college. I don't know if it was at Tennessee, but he did do all 4 years. So he's an older player, but he has a NBA athleticism. He's a pretty good defender, and he can knock a shot now. So he's very versatile. You can play defense for sure. So there's a lot of things I like about Dalton. I just don't know if he's going to be able to fall to us, and if he does fall to us, he's definitely one of the guys I want for sure. He said, Shy Blizz say Zach Edey. Zach Edey is like, yeah, to get him. I don't know what you mean by that, but if you tell us go get Zach Edey, you must be on the C Dub train because I am not the biggest fan. I'm not really a fan at all of Zach Edey. I don't think he's gonna go in the first round. Now, is there a possibility that he would go in the first round? Yes, but I doubt it, and we gonna see. We definitely gonna see. He said, "Big oh man, this." He said, no love for TSJ gang. I mean, that was first of all, you're late. You're late. That was literally the first prospect I said. But yeah, I'm definitely a fan of Terrence Shannon Jr. Um, he just ensues everything that we need right now. Like besides Kobe and Ayo, the aggression on everybody is not where we need it to be. Patrick Williams is passive. Vooch has become passive and old. Everybody else, Catfish ain't doing shit. Like I don't even know. I just don't. Everything he would do, he will fix immediately. So I like TSJ. I hopefully drops. Hopefully his playoff appearance. I mean playoff. His tournament performance doesn't skyrocket him into a possibly top 10 pick because the way he played, he did look like a top 10 pick. So who knows? BJ said Edie not even a projected top 10. He not. And it's crazy because if you look at the tournament, it didn't help. And he played the whole tournament. So BJ says, still, if the Bulls are stuck at 11, do you think they should draft TAJ? I think it goes down to, well, I don't know because I feel like if it's a center that we need and that we want, I think we're gonna bypass him and go for that center. But it also picks on what the pick we do have. If we do have a legend or we have something lower or higher than that, if he falls to us, that might be something. Especially if he starts, excuse me, if he starts dropping, maybe that's somebody we might explore. Hopefully, we do explore. Y'all already know. We got that as I think we about to start the draft. But we already have the connection with IO along with the final line now. So we have that connection already. So most definitely I'm always gonna keep my eyes on Terrence Shannon Jr. And we got Julian Phillips standing in the place for our lottery pick. I don't know why we picked Julian Phillips, but it's cool. Hey, is the draft lottery here? I've been hearing reports to say that they having it here. I mean, that is a possibility, but as far as we know, Ain't been no court, ain't been no charges, it ain't been none of that. So who knows how he thinking? Let me see. I did not want to click. Bishop report got us taking Isaiah Carter, another guard. Isaiah Carter is not going to be there. He's easily the best, probably the best guard in the whole draft. So I don't think he's going to be there either. So I don't think we're going to get him. If he drops to us, so be it. But I don't know if the fit is there because he's more of like a combo guard, a scoring type guard. So I don't know if it would mesh well with Kobe White alongside with Ayo. I don't know if that. I don't really want to mess up the guard flow. If you want to get somebody, especially we do need to address the point guard. I'm looking more of a pass first type of point guard, which is not many of in this draft. But I'm addressing if I'm getting a point guard, it got to be some form of pass first. Gotta be. What's TSJ full name and what's his position? His full name is Terrence Shannon Jr. Unless you're asking me for his middle name, which I don't know. I could give you this answer in 1 sec. But his position is forward. He plays the 3 and the 4 for the most part, mainly the 3. So he would be playing him in small forward position for the most part. Said, did y'all see Edie in the tournament? He was decent. Season wasn't bad either. I just hope we don't draft another 6'7" guy for the third year in a row. Hey, we could draft another 6'7" guy. We just better not get another 6'7" guy that's in this motherfucker handing out flowers. That's what we need. We need an aggressive 6'7", which THJ is 6'7". Oh no, I've been having a how do I take this what you call it off? Switch. All right. Boy, y'all sure taking a long time to announce some picks, bro. Come on now. All right. Mark Tatum has walked to the podium and lottery's about to start. Let's see what's going. 14th pick is going to the Portland Trailblazers. That's tough. They ain't gonna get no better no time soon. Okay, let's see what's going. 13th pick goes to the Sacramento Kings. They got Keegan Murray with the crispy lining up there. The 12th pick goes to the who's in the playoffs right now. The OKC Thunder. These mugs are finna be cold for years. These mugs about to be nice for years. The 11th pick go to the damn Bulls. So we look like we're getting 11th pick, which we all kind of predicted. We all predicted that we was getting 11th pick, so we got it. The 10th pick is going to the Utah Jazz. Yeah, all right. Let me start looking at mock projections real quick. The 9th pick goes to the Memphis Grizzlies. They needed that. They definitely needed a top 5 pick this year, but that's tough. The 8th pick is going to, that's tough. The San Antonio Spurs get the 8th pick. That's I think they was wanting to get at least in the top 6. 7th pick goes to the Portland Trailblazers. So they have 2 picks in this first round. That's kind of B. Bill said I didn't even know this was today was today. For real, I didn't know either. The 6th pick goes to the Charlotte Hornets. That's tough. They was garbage this year. To be garbage like that to get the 6th pick is tough. I'm not gonna lie. The Detroit Pistons gets the 5th pick. That's tough. Hey, if I'm Detroit, I'm pissed. Well, fellas and ladies, we got the 11th pick. How y'all feeling? I mean, for the most part, none of us should be too surprised. As y'all know, before this even started, we was all in this mug talking about we're gonna be 11th pick. We're gonna be 11th pick. Now we're the 11th pick. So let me look at some mock drafts real quick. I'm gonna look at the ringer real quick. So at the 11th pick, they got your boy. He called it. They think Dalton Schultz is gonna be a Chicago Bull, and I would not be upset about that. But I will. I don't know because at the 11th pick, I don't know if Filipowski or the center out of UConn. I feel like at the 11th pick, if we were to go at to get them at that 11th pick, it might be a bit, just a small bit, but it might be might be small, but it's gonna be it's a little early to draft those type of people. But I don't know. So for my correlations and what I'm looking at, the players that we should be looking at as Bulls fans is Dalton Connect, Devin Carter out of Providence, Jacoby Waters. We probably not gonna get Jacoby. Tristan Da Silva, we probably look at him. Kale Ware out of Indiana. I liked him. He went to Oregon. He's a 7-footer, versatile big. He now he will be a stretch. I don't know if we're gonna target him. He's more of a versatile big. He a lot of things that we wanted Boost to do. He can do. He can move his feet. He can guard the perimeter pretty well. He got a wide enough pause. We got a wide enough wingspan where he can alter shots and make people think twice when they come into the lane. So that's somebody else we can look at. Nikola. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Country of Serbia. Can we stop naming y'all boys Nikola? It's 142 of Nikolas out here. Come up with a new damn name, please. It's like 82 Nikolas in the NBA. That's my small little rant. I'm just gotta say that. But Nikola Djurcic out of Serbia, somebody we can look at. Deron Holmes out of Dayton. Of course, Zach Edey. I ain't gonna lie, boys. I'll punch y'all if y'all even think about getting Zach Edey. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm really not. But Kobe Williams, like y'all been saying, Kobe Williams is another person that we can look at. 6'9", 190, like y'all said. Y'all corrected me. 190 for sure. We can look at Kevin McCullough Jr. at Kansas. He played at Kansas. Mark Sears out of Alabama. Johnny boy, hold on. Your name is Johnny Furphy. Furphy. So they put the F in front of Murphy. That's fucking me up. I can't even lie. But AJ Mitchell out of UC Santa Barbara, somebody else we can look at. But even Jalen Bridges out of Baylor. But as y'all see, we got the 11th pick. But what y'all think? Would y'all want to go more of the small forward route, or would y'all like going straight center with the position that we all know we got now? I know y'all was going crazy in the chat. I gotta scroll up. Shy believes 11 is okay for Filipowski or Edey should be there. I'm not, bro. Y'all want me to go off on Edey. I'm not trying to. It's a good day. The sun is shining. The birds is chirping. The mothers is happy. I ain't. I'm not finna go over here. Bulls should drive Kobe Williams. Wouldn't be mad at that. Wouldn't be mad at that. Let me see. At the 11 for center could flip or Kellen Ware. I like Ware. I think Ware. I think that the only thing is some of the concerns of he was at Oregon and we didn't know what was going to happen. The 4th pick is back on the 4th pick goes to Sacramento. 3rd pick goes to the Houston Rockets. 2nd pick goes to the Washington Wizards, which means, ladies and gentlemen, the Atlanta Hawks got the first pick. Did not see that happening. I did not see that happening. Okay, so with that being said, I feel like now this draft board might look a little bit different because, like I said, everybody's really expecting Washington or Detroit to end up with the first pick. And for Atlanta to get the first pick, they could look at Alex Sarr from France. They could look at like you said, Donovan from UConn. I don't necessarily think they need a center right now. Big Kev, Atlanta just got the number one pick, the Atlanta Hawks. Nikola Topic is it's two people named Nikola, whatever. But Rob, I don't think they're getting Rob Dillingham, but they could get Rob Dillingham. Rob Holland at the G League tonight. Stephon Castle. I don't think the Wizards. I mean the Wizards. I don't think the Hawks will look at any guards for the most part. They're gonna be looking at some forward. So I think sorry to tell y'all this, but Kobe Williams might be a threat. I don't know because in some of these drafts they have Kobe as high as a top 6 pick. So who knows? Like who knows with everything? Big D said Stevo the Bulls should let the Hawks win the play game, bro. You want to talk about it? He said, hold on. San Antonio gets 2 top 8 picks to help Wemby. I mean, it's not really that messed up. They wasn't that good. Like even with Wemby, they wasn't that good, and they desperately need a point guard. So, and there's guards they can go after. So I hope so. They should get the point guard that they desire. Excuse me. Hold on, let me see. I named my first kid the Handsome, but I was high, but they won't be. I pray to God you're lying. If you because that's crazy. I think Portland would give us would give us pick 14. They're protected. They protected pick on their own. I mean, it's possible, but I don't know. They need all the picks they can get. So who knows? The Hawks thinking about trading Trae Young. If I'm them, I've already been thinking about it. I'm gonna be honest. I've already been thinking like that's the move they should be making. But with this being said, right now, I'm definitely trading him. Why? Let me break this down to you. Out of everybody on this team, he's the guy that you have to. He's going to be the guy you have to build around because of his play style. He's such a liability defensively. So the scoring gonna have to carry majority of the load. And for that to happen, you gotta surround it with a certain team who just set full of shooters and a nice center that can pick and roll. And that's not the current team now. And it's kind of difficult to build for a team of his stature and his play style. I'm keeping Murray. I'm shipping him away. That's just me. If I'm Atlanta, that's just me. But it is what it is. But ladies and gentlemen, as y'all see, we got the 11th pick. We had a 2% chance of getting the number one pick, and we didn't get it. So it is what it is. But we should see how we go. Of course, y'all gonna get a ton of content from NBA such as Bulls, such as Hayes, and the guys from Shop. I forgot my boy's channel. That's how you know we do too many channels. But for everybody that don't know, we ended up with that 11th pick. Atlanta ended up with the number one pick in the draft. We ended up with 11th, and yeah, it is what it is. Like I'm not mad. To be honest, I don't care. I'm honestly just seeing what I'm looking for. What the hell this front office gonna do? This front office is gonna tell me anything. So if we making moves, are we gonna be aggressive? Are we gonna be aggressive like we said in the trading and in trades and free agency? Are we gonna be aggressive like they say we is? We shall see. I don't know, but yeah, this pick is just let's see what we do with it. Hopefully, we don't get another project again. But the old school magic said, "Is Trey gone now?" I'm not necessarily, but if I'm the GM, I'm sending his Gerber baby looking ass on. I'm being honest with you. They said, what are we supposed to do with the 11th pick? I mean, don't get me wrong. There is definitely talent at the 11th pick, like we just said. Dalton Connect is listed to be there. Filipowski is listed to be there. Some people that like Edie is there and stuff like that. But I don't know. I'm not tripping on it. I'm just sitting back and seeing what the front office is going to do first, and we gonna see what goes after that. Read a few more comments. Brandon Peck says, where did we get? We got the 11th pick. Once again, we got the freaking 11th pick. You know, if it would be bull, we wouldn't be Bulls fans if we didn't get 7th or 11th. We either get the 7th pick or the 11th pick. We don't never get it within the top 5. Hell, I would have been happy with 6. I would have been happy with 8 this year. But it is what it is. I can't even be tripping on it. He says thoughts on Kobe. First of all, I mean, I've been calling that man Kobe this whole stream. Y'all bogus for not correcting me. Cody Williams. So I like him. Like I said, he's a legit 6'8", possibly 6'9". He's probably, I won't say he's a tier 1 in this draft. My tier 1s in this draft are Alex Sar, Matisse, I don't know how to pronounce his name, Matisse, and Ron Holland out of G League Unite. I like Ron Holland. And I kind of like that center out of UConn, Donovan, as well. But to answer your question about Cody, things I like about Cody. Let me see if I can really break it down to you. I guess it mainly is his mentality. He's not scared. He don't play with a sense of, oh, should I do this now or should I? He gives what the game is coming with him. He takes what the game is giving him, and he goes. That's how he plays. He's a pretty solid rebounder at his position. I believe he averaged about around 7.9, almost 8 rebounds a game. He's not I wouldn't classify him as a knockdown shooter per se, but the man can shoot. He can stretch the floor, and he can get his own bucket, which I do like. He's a he won Pac-12 All Freshman Team, of course. He was a McDonald's All American, Jordan Summit, Nike hoop. So the man got talent. The only thing is, I don't know what direction this team is really feeling in terms of Patrick Williams. I think he's a restricted free agent this year, so it's up to us on what we're gonna do. But yeah, we got the 11th pick. JK said, "Do we think AK is capable of drafting correctly?" I mean, as a Bulls GM, he doesn't have the greatest track record of making choices when it comes to making picks, but he has got us like decent player. Like we have seen the growth in Io, we have seen the growth in uh uh what's his name, Dalen Terry. We have seen the growth in him as well. So like it's not like he's completely avoid of getting talent. The thing is, he just hasn't hit on his most important picks, which is the most important thing. But I say I'm 50-50 with AK at this point. Like he's shown us that he can make things happen, but he's also shown that he can sit on his thumb the whole time. He said, "What do we do, Steve?" First of all, why are you calling me Steve? No, I'm playing. What do we do? I say, realistically, you either get Dalton Connect, you either get Terrence Shannon Jr. Those are the 2 forwards you look at, or Cody Williams if he drops. And the centers you should look at is Filipowski and Donovan out of UConn. Those is the one, even though I don't know if Donovan is going to make it out or even Filipowski, but those the guys I'm more leaning towards the centers right now. I think I just don't see this team moving off of P. Will like that and possibly drafting another forward. So I don't know what's gonna happen with that. But to me, I feel like you probably should look at that center at UConn and Duke and Filipowski. That's what I would look at. Or Terrence if he drops to you. That's my decision. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. As y'all see, we got the 11th pick. Atlanta ended up with the first. Make sure y'all drop y'all comments and y'all reactions of how you feel. Most importantly, tell us who you want us to draft or who we should have in mind to draft. Of course, Hayes gonna come back on this mug, and we gonna come up here and drop throughout until the draft happens of who's the players that the Bulls should target. And yeah, it's been another episode from me. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all had me jumping. Make sure, like I said, happy Mother's Day. All the people, all the mothers in the chat, make sure y'all love and go kiss y'all mamas, y'all wives, y'all girls, all that. It's their day. Make sure they happy and all that. But thank y'all for tuning in for another episode.